Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon OmegaRuby. I'm your host, ThePikaWu. In the last episode, we kind of started working towards Mauville. By doing so, we had to obviously backtrack even further, all the way back to Dewford. And then we kind of started on what I believe is Route 107. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was just on screen, but I can't really remember it off the top of my head, of course, because kind of talking and trying to do a whole bunch of other fun stuff at the same time. But yeah, we're working towards getting towards Mauville today. We'll be getting started on it. We won't obviously finish it because Primal Groudon insists on continuously going primal on all these trainers' asses. Pardon French, but I mean, it seems kind of appropriate considering that's all we ever seem to see ever since we, added it to our team. I probably should switch it out of my lead, but it's kind of just staying there throughout the entirety of this episode as well. But yeah, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to inch ourselves as far as we can into Mauville, so that way we can at least finish it as of tomorrow, and then, we can finally start working on Satopolis. So yeah, fun fact, when we started searching around through the route, we apparently did not have a repel on. I don't know how we didn't get a single encounter in the last episode, when we started surfing around in this area. But somehow we managed to go without getting a single encounter. I don't understand how that worked, but I mean, whatever, I'm not really complaining. I mean, it's kind of hilarious actually. But yeah. So Pokemon news, there is some very huge news. For those of, okay, I'm going to cover this first. For those of you who remember last year, around February was when Pokemon Bank was introduced. Obviously this is the case because my Pokemon Bank has about 89 days left on it from when I registered it and, paid for this, the subscription to it, stuff like that. So everyone got a free month of it, and then after that you had to pay the $4.99 or whatever for it, and then so I mean you got a year subscription. Thing is, obviously the year is almost up on that, so people that already have a subscription to it may have to renew it soon. Some sooner than others, potentially after the month thing was up. Some people might have instantly thrown their money at it to get it. Some people may have waited a little while until they had a little bit of free money to throw around. I don't know. But yeah, I have 89 days remaining on one of mine, and I think I have like 28 days on the other one. The other one being the one that's on the capture card. The thing is, you want to have Pokemon Bank. If you don't have it, at least until around, I think, the 27th or the 28th of this month. I think it's the 27th. Yeah. You're going to want to have it at least until probably the 28th, if you have it right now. If you don't have it at all, I recommend you kind of getting it. So I'm just going to read this thing off here from the actual official Pokemon website, because I haven't pulled up Serebii today. I don't know if there's anything else there. But, yeah. So there's a little bit of an article announcement thing over on Pokemon.com. Bank on 3 awesome Pokemon. Pokemon Bank users can soon get Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligatr, all with cool hidden abilities. So these 3 are finally getting their hidden abilities released. I think this is going to be the first time that they're ever being released, because otherwise Japan would have already had them. Then by association, basically everyone here would have it as well. So this is definitely going to be like a first. So I don't know if this is like a worldwide thing or if this is only for specific regions. Obviously, since it's on the actual Pokemon.com website for the United States, thing, it's definitely coming to us. But so I'm assuming it's worldwide. But just kind of yeah. Anyways, let's just kind of read off this article. Pokemon Bank has revolutionized the way Pokemon trainers store and manage their Pokemon among their Pokemon X, Pokemon Y, Pokemon OmegaRuby, and Pokemon AlphaSapphire games. As a reward to current Pokemon Bank users, a special distribution event is on the way. Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligatr, the final evolutions of the starters from Pokemon HeartGold version and Pokemon Soul Silver version, are all being distributed. All 3 Pokemon come with hidden abilities. Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligatr will be given to those who access their Pokemon Bank account between February 27th and November 30th of 2015. Meganium's Leaf Guard hidden ability protects Pokemon from status conditions when sunlight is harsh or extremely harsh. Can Primal Groudon. Plus, this Meganium knows the move Sunny Day, allowing it to take advantage of its own ability. Typhlosion has the Flash Fire hidden ability, which powers up Fire-type moves by 50% and prevents this Pokemon from taking damage from Fire-type moves. With 3 strong Fire-type moves already in its arsenal, Typhlosion can make the most of Flash Fire in battle. Feraligator's Sheer Force hidden ability eliminates the additional effects of this Pokemon's attacks, but they will do an additional 3% damage instead. For some reason, it looked like they said increase for some reason. I don't know what, but whatever. This Feraligator knows 3 moves that have additional effects: Ice Punch, Crunch, and Waterfall. They won't cause their additional effect, but they will all do much more damage than normal, of course. To receive these 3 Pokemon, players need to use Pokemon Link within their copy of Pokemon X, Pokemon Y, Pokemon OmegaRuby, or Pokemon AlphaSapphire after they have accessed Pokemon Bank using one of these games. Note that each Pokemon Bank account will be able to receive these 3 Pokemon only once. Pokemon Bank users look forward to getting Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligator starting February 27th, 2015. So, yeah, you might want to have Pokemon Bank for this, or at least have a friend that has it. That way they can breed you the Pokemon. I do believe that I have some of these starters already. They might be on my X version. They might be on my AlphaSapphire. I could be wrong. But I know that I've worked on the Emboar. Of course, everyone probably already has Emboar, so that's why I'm just not going to work on giving away any of it. I wanted to, but by the time I had, already kind of, situated that out, it was already out for everyone to get, so there's really no point. But I don't know. As for these starters, I can definitely breed them now. I mean, I have illegitimates, of course, but I can still breed them, get a shiny, and, maybe clone them or something. I know that people may not be happy with clones, of course, but, I mean, who really cares as long as it was, legit? I don't know. So, I mean, believe it or not, the whole, I forget what they call it, the trainer shiny value thing actually does still sort of exist, especially if you have a digital copy of a game. But, yeah. I mean, you can even view your own boxes now with, what's it called? With PK Hex now. So, I mean, there's a lot of ways for you to actually just go about, checking your shiny values and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, I can definitely make them. It's not like it's difficult. But yeah. And yes, I do have at least 2 of them. I don't know if I have the Meganium somewhere. But I do know for a fact that I have right here a modest Flash Fire Typhlosion level 100 with the moves Eruption, Hidden Power, Focus Blast, and Extrasensory. And this Feraligator that I have at level 100 is also shiny. It's a Jelly Sheer Force with Waterfall, Ice Punch, Dragon Dance, and Crunch. Did it actually mention Waterfall? I don't think it mentioned Waterfall for Feraligator. Oh, it did. Ice Punch, Crunch, and Waterfall. That's kind of hilarious. I actually didn't realize that. But yeah, I do have at least those 2, and they're the more notables, of course. I mean, I'm not sure if I really want to do Meganium. I might. Very key more in there might. But it's kind of iffy. It's not really all that great of a Pokemon. I mean, it's a cool Pokemon, don't get me wrong. I've always loved Meganium. But, I mean, it's kind of like Samurot's shell armor. No one really cares about that all that much. So, I don't know. I'll have to see what I can do. If people actually comment and say, yeah, I actually want Meganium or something, then, I mean, by all means. And maybe I'll actually do a Wonder Trade for just the Chikorritas or something. That way I can just filter them out there into, existence. But outside of that, there's not much I can really do in regards to Meganium. I really wouldn't want to have to, go, oh, here you go, everyone, and just, like, I don't know. But, yeah. So, all I know is I can definitely do the 2 starters that actually count, which would be, Typhlosion and Feraligator. But, outside of that, a little bit trickier. So, because not many people actually care for Meganium. As sad as it is, I really do love Meganium. But, not that anyone gives a shit about that, I guess. So, as I was mentioning yesterday with the whole Club Nintendo thing, I know that a lot of people have been still having troubles getting on there. Or having trouble, not troubles, but trouble getting onto Club Nintendo to redeem. For those of you who have like been incapable of at all getting on here to even just look at the game offers and whatnot, I can name off some of the things that I would recommend, and you can kind of go off of that, I guess, because I do have it up at the moment. And I mean, it doesn't hurt to kind of cover this, considering, you know, the Club Nintendo is going to go down on June 30th, so something to kind of just keep in mind. You do have until June 30th to redeem to get all these games, of course, but if you're impatient and want to know what's on here and you can't, for whatever reason, see the site, I can cover some of my own recommendations for this. So, first thing right off the bat that I would definitely recommend, if you have, like, it goes in order from Wii U, Wii, and then 3DS, so keep that in mind. So, starting with Wii U stuff, the first thing right off the bat that I would definitely recommend is Yoshi's Island. It's 200 coins, so it's fairly, you know, reasonable. I mean, who's never played Yoshi's Island and not liked the game? I have to kind of ask about that. So, Golden Sun's another thing that I would recommend. I mean, it's Golden Sun. I don't know why you wouldn't want to actually kind of try that. It's a very popular game. A lot of these Mario Brother games, like the Super Mario Brothers, they're always good. I mean, they're decent. They're things that you can play Virtual Console on the 3DS as well. These aren't for, like, these downloads specifically that I'm mentioning right now are still on the Wii U. So yeah, but there are Super Mario like games for the 3DS as well. So if you were to get one of these, I'd probably recommend on your 3DS. Just saying. Continuing through this, Earthbound is good. I don't know why people wouldn't be interested in that. Super Mario World, I believe I remember playing this. It was actually a lot of fun. So I mean, there's also Super Metroid. There's that. Looking through here, Mario Golf. I don't know about everyone else, but I do kind of enjoy some of the golf games that they've actually come out with. There's also Super Metroid for the Wii. Mario Golf is also a Wii game, by the way. It's not a Wii U. We're into the Wii stuff now. There's also Mario Kart 64. There's Super Punch-Out. There's Super Smash Brothers, the original Super Smash Brothers. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, if you want to get it. That is a 250 coin game for the Wii. Of course, everything that's Wii related, you can also get on your Wii U, but you just have to have like the Wiimote and stuff for it. So I need to get one. I'm considering getting Majora's Mask for my Wii just to have it, because it'd just be fun to play it on my television rather than, you know, having to use it through a portable, kind of like the original, I guess, in a way. But I do definitely kind of want that. Moving on into the 3DS stuff, assuming that we have enough time to really cover some of this. We have about 2 minutes. Okay, let's see if we can't cover a good chunk of this. There is Link's Awakening, of course. I think you can get that on Wii as well. I'm not entirely sure. We kind of just are skimming through this here. There is a Metroid game for the 3DS as well. There is Mario and Donkey Kong. Minis on the Move. There is Super Mario 3D Land. They actually do have like full-fledged 3DS games, by the way. I believe Super Mario 3D Land was in fact a 3DS game. There's also Super Mario Brothers 2, the new one, like the new Super Mario Brothers 2. Donkey Kong Country Returns, Star Fox 64 3D, Paper Mario Sticker Star, and of course Kid Icarus Uprising. If Kid Icarus Uprising didn't require so many blocks, and I actually had the coins for it, I would definitely be getting that, because, spoiler alert, it's a game that I actually do want to feature on this channel at some point. Maybe not like in the next year, but definitely sometime, you know, in the future. It's something that I just really want to play. I've never played the game before, so it's something that you just kind of want to play. But yeah. Anyways, we're pretty much out of time, so in the next episode what we're going to be doing is we're going to be continuing through Mauville, picking up like all the relevant items and stuff. There's even something else that's a little bit fun that I actually wasn't fully prepared for, but I should be fine with it. So we'll be working on that in the next episode as well, so be sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and until next time, this is the PokeGamer, signing out.